اوكي
عليكم السلام.
حياكم الله. الشباب الظاهر للحين متلحفين. اوكي كما قلنا if we have a system this is my input and this is my output. So this system I can describe it by h of t. ممكن بال h of t impulse response أو h of omega frequency response أو input output differential equation. اوكي مثل هذه or transfer function h of s. كفاية انك تعرف واحد من ذلين، البقية ممكن تطلعهم من المطلوب. For example, let me say that we have input-output differential equation and I want to find h of omega. طبعا من هنا ممكن انت تروح like this، بعدين من هنا تقدر تروح like this. اوكي وهذه بعد السيم، يعني نفس الطريقة from here to here whatever you want اللي تبيه. إذا قدرت تروح من واحدة إلى الثانية معناته الرجوع بعد يكون بعد it's easy. أوكي اللي قلنا هذه الديفرنشيال. إذا طلعت هني الجدول مهم الحين تتابعون وياي. Okay. In the time differentiation, if I have derivative, nth derivative, so it is equal to j omega to the power of n x of n. The second derivative, it is equal to j omega to the power of 2x of omega. The first derivative equal to j omega multiplied by x of omega. إذا رجعنا back okay, so then this is first derivative here, a second derivative, so it is equal to j omega square y omega plus 3. This is first derivative, so j omega y omega plus y of t is equal to y of omega. And here we have 5. Derivative of x, so then it is j omega x of omega. Okay, h of omega, it is equal to y of omega divided by x of omega. Okay, so if you take common here, y of omega, then h of omega, which is equal to y of omega divided by x of omega, equal to المضروب في x of omega, it's this one, so it is 5j omega. And if you take common here, y of omega, then left with j omega square plus 3j omega plus 1. وهذه ال h of omega. You can use partial fraction here to find the h of t if you want. لكن خلينا نقول that we يعني plot the spectrum of this one. وقفنا هنا المرة اللي طافت. How to plot the spectrum. So to plot spectrum, we need h of omega magnitude. بعدين أرسم الspectrum. So this is omega. Similarly, we need to find angle of h of omega. So then you can plot it with respect to omega. Okay, لاحظ هنا الحين. So this one, it is equal to هذه 0 plus j5 omega. And this one, j omega squared, is equal to minus omega squared, which is real. So real part, it is equal to 1 minus omega squared plus j3 omega. طيب إذا عندي from beginning of the semester, we said that if I have complex number x1 plus jy1 divided by x2 plus jy2, then magnitude of this one, it is equal to magnitude of numerator divided by magnitude of denominator. معنات magnitude of this one, it is equal to x1 square plus y1 square under root. And the magnitude. And angle, it is equal to tan inverse of y1 divided by x1. So then this is for numerator. So do same thing with denominator. Then magnitude divided by magnitude and angle minus angle. So let me do same thing here. So magnitude equal to magnitude of this one. So it is clear that it is equal to 5 omega because 0 square plus 5 omega square under root. So it is equal to 5 omega. And magnitude of this one, it's real part square. So it is 1 minus omega square all square plus imaginary part square. So under root. Okay. And angle of h of omega, angle of this one, it is equal to tan inverse 5 omega divided by 0, which is 90, minus tan inverse imaginary divided by real 1 minus omega square. كل اللي عليك الحين تعويضات and you can plot it. Any question? No? طيب we use differentiation actually in circuit 1. See this here. For a resistor, for example, this is R. So in time domain, this is V of t. This is I of t. Then we know that V of t equal to R multiplied by I of t. So if you use Fourier transform, then it becomes V of omega equal to R is constant, multiplied by I of omega. So then in phasor, if you remember, the equivalent for this one in phasor, it is equal to again R, the value here R, and here we put V complex, because V of omega is complex. Similarly here, I complex. So we call it, this is phasor, okay, in frequency domain. Similarly, for inductor, for example, if this is L, this is I of t, this is V of t, so then V of t in time domain, it is equal to L di by dt. So then in use Fourier transform, then V of omega equal to L derivative, it means that it is equal to j omega I omega. Okay, so then V omega equal to j omega L multiplied by I omega. Then the equivalent for this one, frequency or phasor, inductor, here it is V complex, I complex, then whatever we have here, it is, we call it Z. So equivalent for inductor, it is equal to j omega L. Okay, so هذه من وين جات الجي اوميجا L? It's from derivative. In time domain it is derivative, so in frequency it is equal to j omega L. Similarly for a capacitor, but for a capacitor here you will get 1 over j omega C. This is V and this one is I. طيب. Okay, so let me go to the next one. ما ادري انا احس قاعد اتكلم روحي ما حد وياي.
وياك دكتور.
Okay. Frequency differentiation. So if we have t multiplied by x of t, okay, then Fourier transform for this one, it is in omega, it is equal to j to the power of n and nth derivative of x of omega. And if you work with f, then omega is equal to 2 pi f, so take 2 pi here, so then it becomes j divided by 2 pi to the power of n. وهذه frequency differentiation. طيب. So in general, so the Fourier transform for x of t will get x of omega or x of f. So then if we multiply this one with a t, x of t, then we will get j first derivative of x of omega, the omega. Okay, in general, if t to the power of n x of t, then it will be equal to j to the power of n nth derivative of x of omega Okay, لما استخدم the frequency, so it's the same. So just here, it is dx of f by df. So we know that omega equal to 2 pi f, 2 pi, you can take it outside. So then it becomes j divided by 2 pi. Okay, similarly here, so except that you have n. تعال نشوف مثال شوية بلا تفكير هذا. Okay, T. Find the Fourier transform. X of t equal to t e to the power of minus 3 p minus 1. Okay, find x of omega or x of f. لاحظ t, so x of omega, since I have t multiplied by, so then directly x of omega equal to j derivative with respect to omega of x of omega. Then when x of omega, so this is x of t, then this is my x of omega. So we need to find x of omega from x of t. Okay, so this is x of t, or here, just name it another things. So we need to find the Fourier transform for this one. Then how to find it. This is important for me. E to the power of minus 3 t minus 1. What is the Fourier transform for this? طيب هنقول without shift first. هذه من الجدول. So from the table 1. Okay, in table 1 we have e to the power of minus a absolute value of t. Fourier transform for this one, it is equal to 2a divided by omega square plus a square. So then the Fourier transform for this, it's equal to 2 multiplied by a, and a it is equal to 3, so then it is 6 divided by omega square plus a square, which is 3 square, is equal to 9. طيب, if we have shift, so we know that for the shift is just we multiplied by e to the power of, here we have minus 1, so it is minus j omega multiplied by a equal to 1. So then it is 6e to the power of j omega divided by omega square plus 9. So x of omega then it is equal to j d by d omega of x of omega, and x of omega it is equal to 6 e to the power of j omega minus divided by omega square plus 9. بس أحتاج أطلع هذه derivative of this one. So let me take 6 common. So here we have j, here 6. 6 طلعتها برا. Okay, derivative of this one, this is denominator multiplied by derivative of numerator with respect to omega, then it is multiplied by minus j e to the power of minus j omega minus numerator multiplied by derivative of the denominator, which is 2 omega divided by omega square plus 9 all square. So then it is equal to okay, from here, so I can take 6 common. Also, I have e to the power of minus j omega. I can take it common. So here we have j multiplied by minus j, so then it is positive. So left with omega square plus 9. And from here it is minus j2 multiplied by omega. J2 multiplied by omega. And that's all. هذا الصعب سهل. أحد وياي كلكم وياي قاعدين راقدين I don't know.
لا اوكي سهل دكتور.
Any question?
Clear.
Okay, next. Time integration. So integration in time, I will get x of omega divided by j omega plus pi x of 0 delta omega. Okay, طبعا هي similar في x of f. So the Fourier transform, if we have integration here, then we get this. Okay, let me see how we can apply this one. Okay, integration. So integration of x alpha d alpha from minus infinity to t Fourier transform, it's equal to x of omega divided by j omega plus pi x of 0 معناته evaluate this one at 0 multiplied by delta omega. هذا القانون. طيب example f x of omega equal to 1 over j omega plus 1 plus pi delta omega. Find x of t. Okay, هذه ما في unique method to solve it, so you can use partial fraction to solve it. So you can use this a divided by j omega plus b divided by j omega plus 1, okay, plus. So then you can use partial fraction to find a and b, then you can solve this one. Alternative way, if you look here, this one, it is similar to this. And at the x of omega, I can write it as 1 over j omega multiplied by 1 over j omega plus 1 plus pi delta omega. شنو باقي؟ x at 0. So x at 0, as we said that evaluate x of omega at 0. لاحظ this is 1 over j omega معناته this one it is x of omega. الحين عاد خلينا نبدل الأسماء هذه. So or let me name this one as x but this one let me name it as z. Okay, فهذه x of omega. Then if you evaluate this one when omega equal to 0, then this is equal to 1. So pi x at 0 and delta omega. Okay, then this is equivalent to in time domain. يقول إذا عندك here frequency domain this, then in time domain equal to integration. So inverse Fourier transform integration from minus infinity to t of x of t of this one. So this is x of omega, then x of t is equal to e حق هذه. It is e to the power of minus 1 t u of t. So then it is e to the power of minus alpha u alpha d alpha. We know that alpha u of alpha, it means that it is valid from 0, so we can remove it and we start from 0. But put in your mind this is valid for t greater than or equal to 0. So then it is equal to e to the power of minus alpha multiplied by minus. So it is from 0 to t. So then at 0, this is equal to 1. At 1, at t, it is equal to e to the power of minus t. Okay, so don't forget that to multiply it by u of t. So this is the solution. أي سؤال, any question?
واضح.
طيب. Okay, time reversal. So if x of t Fourier transform is equal to x of omega or x of f, and x of minus t Fourier transform will be equal to x of minus f. هل نحتاج هذه؟ Yes. Example. Find x of t or x of omega f for e to the power of t plus 1 u of 2 minus t. إذا بتطالع في الجدول بغض النظر عن ال 2 in general u of minus t. If you look here, we have u of t. The u of minus t ما عندي ولا مكان. I don't have u of minus t. عندي here. Yes. Okay, I can have a special. So in general, we don't have u of minus t. Okay. أيضا عندي I have this e to the power of minus a multiplied by u. طيب خلينا نشوف how to solve this. شلون نحل هذه؟ Okay, can we solve this one? E to the power of minus t plus 1 u of t plus 2. هذه yes, we can solve it. شنو الفرق بين هذه وهذه? It is just minus t. So here we multiply it with minus t. So then if you name this one as x of t, هذه لو سميناها x of t, then this one it is equal to x minus t. So just we replace wherever we have t, we replace it with a minus. Okay, so it means that if you know how to solve this, then the solution for this one will be very easy, straightforward. Okay, خلينا نشوف هذه نركز على دي and leave this one now. Okay, it's clear that we have a time shift, and shift it's with 2 plus 2, then we should have plus 2 here. Okay, so I can write it as e to the power of minus t plus 2 u of t plus 2. سويت أنا هني حقيقة هذه اللي أنا أبيها. Okay, هذه اللي أنا أبيها. So see this e to the power of minus t plus 1. If I add three, or خليكم 2, I add 2 minus 2 here, that means that I add 0. So I can write this one as e to the power of, take minus between these two common, so minus t plus 2. Okay, then left here plus 3. Okay, so 3 minus 2 is equal to plus 1. So then this one it is equal to e to the power of minus t plus 2 multiplied by e to the power of 3. Okay, الحين عندي shift. So we solve one to the Fourier transform, one similar to this one. So it is equal to x of omega equal to e to the power of 3. And this one it is equal to j omega. And here we have 1, so plus 1, multiplied by the shift, and shift it is positive 2. So it is j2 omega plus j2 omega. Okay, هذه x of omega for x of t. So then what is the Fourier transform for this one? Fourier transform for this as we said that for x of t, if for x of t we get x of f, then for x of minus t we have x of minus f. So wherever we have f or omega, just replace it with minus omega. So then the Fourier transform for this one, it is equal to e to the power of 3 minus j omega plus 1. فاللي عندي هنا plus omega j omega, we replace it with minus omega. Similarly here, e to the power of minus j2 omega. So you can combine these together, so it is 1 minus j omega, and here it is a 3 minus j2 omega. وهذه السوليوشن. Any question? طيب. Duality. Duality بلا تركيز شوية. لاحظ, here we have x capital of t, then it is equal to x small of minus f. We said that small we reserve it for time domain, and capital letter we reserve it for frequency domain. هنيش كاتب بالعكس, هني x of t, x capital of t will get x of minus f, small of minus f. خلينا نشرح هذه شوية. وليش كاتبها بماين capital and small here؟ طيب. The Fourier transform for x of t, it is x of f أو x of omega. تقول هناك x of, just replace this one. Okay. تصير x of t. Then the Fourier transform for this one, it is equal to x small of minus f. شو اللي سويته؟ يعني كأنك انت تاخذ هذا الاكس and replace it here. So change f to t. Okay, similarly from here, just change t to minus f. Then you will get the answer. Is it important? Yes. شنو الأهمية? For example, in أنا نفتح التable again. See table number 1. So Fourier transform for u of t, we have it here. It is equal to 1 over j omega plus pi delta omega. But what's about u of omega? If we have u of omega, what is, and how to find x of t? or u of omega, u of t, sorry. If we have x of omega equal to u of omega, if you look here, we don't have u of omega here. So we have u of t, but we don't have u of omega. How to find time domain for it؟ هذا شيء. لاحظ هني. This is x of t equal to this one. So which is equal to, in frequency domain, it is sync. But what if we have a sync here in time domain? How to find frequency domain for it? We need to use duality. طيب. See this one. ناخذ this very simple example here. As we said that this is time domain. So x of t minus t over 2. This is t over, so minus t over 2, and here plus t over 2. This is k. Then Fourier transform for this one, it is equal to sync 2 multiplied by t over 2, which is equal to tf, and t multiplied by k, so it is k multiplied by t. If you look in the table, the x of t, and this is x of f. So we don't have direct Fourier transform for sync. مثلا whatever alpha t. What is the Fourier transform in x of f? What is x of f؟ هذه شو اسوي؟ استخدم duality. How to use it? As we said here. So replace this one with a t. Replace f with a t. So then kt sync بس أحب أنا أغير بس هذه variable that we name it as beta instead of t. Then the Fourier transform for this, it is equal to x of minus f. So x of f اللي تساوي this. And if you flip it, or if you flip it, then you will get exactly the same. So إذا عكستها بتحصل exactly the same. So then it will be equal to the beta. So then this is beta over 2. This is minus beta over 2. So this one, it is x of f. And here, let me change it to beta. And let me change this one to a, for example. So then this is equal to a. طيب, another example. X of t equal to 1 over 1 plus jt. Find x of omega مثلا. Could you try this one? شلون اوجدها هذه؟ Try it. Try it. خذ 2 minutes. أحد حاول فيها؟ والله تحسسوني إن أنتم نايمين يعني ما حد وياي فأوكي just solve it yourself. شو أسوي يعني؟
دكتور
نعم.
هي تكون نفس الفورم اللي هو exponential minus AT U of T، لكن الأوميجا مبدل في التي.
خلنا نشوف شلون ممكن حلها. قل معاي 26 واحد وما أدري مين صاحي مين قاعد مين راقد مين كذا، حاكي عن شاشة الكمبيوتر يعني. خلوا عندكم في ريسبونس الأسبوع القادم اختباركم يعني. كيفكم والله أنا أقول لكم ترى هذه الدروس إذا الواحد ما يتابعها وما يحل فيها كيفكم؟ الله هواكم. Okay. أحفظ this one. إذا طلعت في التيبل here so e to the power of minus AT ut it is equal to 1 over j omega plus a. Okay. So it is similar but instead of omega we have t. لا تنسى احنا قاعدين نشتغل بالأوميجا than duality. It is 2 pi multiplied by x of minus omega. فلا تنسى 2 multiplied by 2 pi multiplied by x. طيب. Okay, قبل ما نحل هذه we know this. E to the power of minus a t u of t, the Fourier transform for this one, it is equal to 1 over j omega plus a. Okay, here a equal to 1. So a equal to 1. So هذه راحت. So a equal to 1. طيب شنو قلنا هني؟ We said that replace هذه okay replace ال x of f with a t, replace f with a t, so replace omega with a t, and here replace t with minus f اللي بيصير الآتي. So if we replace omega with a t, then you will get 1 over jt plus 1. فهذه we replace it here. Okay, this one, replace t with minus f or minus omega, so then e to the power of minus omega, u of with a minus omega, so then it is minus omega, and here u of minus omega. شنو باقي الحين؟ باقي 2 pi, so multiplied by 2 pi. هذه لا تنساها هذه. So then Fourier transform for 1 over jt. وين راح الماوس هذه؟ شيء علينا. شو نطلع دقيقة بس. Okay. So then, if x of t equal to 1 over 1 plus j omega, then x of omega equal to 2 pi e to the power of minus minus, so then it is plus omega, and u of minus omega. That is solution. That's okay.
Yes.
تمام. خلينا نشوف another one. Okay, cosine modulation and sine modulation. A special case, so it is x of t multiplied by cosine. Okay, then it is equal to half x of omega minus omega naught plus x of omega plus omega naught. Similarly for x of f. Having some cosine modulation, sine modulation, it is similar, except we have here 1 divided by J2. Let me see how we solve this one. How we can use this one. If cosine omega naught t multiplied by x of t, and the Fourier transform for this one, it is equal to half x of f minus f naught plus x of f plus f naught. Similarly, for sine omega naught t, x of t, then the Fourier transform, it is 1 over j2 x of f minus f naught minus x of f plus f naught. Al-asl, here we have a multiplication. Okay, so multiplication with a cosine. Then in time domain, in a frequency domain, it should be convolution. Okay, and for a cosine, we'll get this at f naught and minus f naught. So it's convolution with this one and convolution with this one. So convolution with impulse, then I will get exactly same x of f, except it is shifted to f naught and shifted to minus f naught. So then this is, let me say that it is a special case. We don't need to use convolution here. So we have a direct formula for it. So cosine multiplied by x of t, then it is equal to half x of f minus f naught plus x of f plus f naught. هذه multiplication صارت كأنه we have x of f, so you need to find x of f, then shift it to the right and shift it to the left. Okay. طيب, let me see example here. $200 sink of 50 what is the Fourier transform for this one? Okay, لو تذكرون احنا كنا نسوي like this. So if we have this one minus t and here k divided by 2, so then this one it is sink t multiplied by f. Okay, and here we have k multiplied by t. So then whatever we have here اللي عندي هنا divided by 2, so put it here and put it here. So then it is same thing here. So sink, we will get this. طيب whatever you have here divided by 2, put it here and put it here. So here 50. So then here will be equal to 25 and minus 25. طيب K multiplied by T, so which is T is here, so K multiplied by T, it is equal to whatever we have in the front here, so it is 200. And T, it is equal to 50. So then K equal to 4. So this is equal to 4. هذه sync. This one, it is low pass filter. يعني لو خدت, it is only one side here. Okay, it's going to pass only this one. So this is the cutoff frequency, digital low pass filter. هذه low pass filter. Okay, anything's above 25, it's going to reject. The low pass filter. Can I نرسمها like this? If you remember with the analog in circuit 2, draw it like this. وهذه الcut-off frequency. Okay, so this is low pass filter, but this one, it is digital. Okay, so it is digital low pass filter, low pass filter. Okay, and this is one side, only for positive side. In negative, it's exactly the same. طيب. If I multiplied this one, at the 200 sync 50t cosine 100 pi t. What will happen here? So then in Fourier transform, I will get half multiplied by x of f minus f naught plus x of f plus f naught. And what is f naught? So from here, this is omega. And omega equal to 2 pi f naught. So then f naught, it is equal to 50. So the x of f minus f naught, it means that whatever we have here, it's just shifted to f naught. Okay, similarly, this one is shifted to minus f naught, and we multiply it by 2. فبيصير like this. So this one, we're going to shift here. Shifted to f naught. اللي كان عند 0, so then I will get add 50 now. So from here to here, it is 25, then this is 75. And this is 25. Similarly, we have one here. So this is at minus 75, this is at minus 50, this is at minus 25. And don't forget, it is multiplied by 1/2, so here we have 4, then this one will be equal to 2. Okay, what is this one? Okay, is similar to, if you remember, we draw something like this and at the center frequency, at the band pass filter. So the digital band pass filter, so it is this. Okay, so this is band pass filter. This is digital band pass filter. واضح. Bandwidth equal to from here to here for sure. That is equal to 50. And this is central frequency. أي سؤال, any question? No?
ما عندنا أسئلة دكتور.
ما عليه, تمام. معناته كل شيء مفهوم وهذا شيء طيب. أو أن كل شيء مو مفهوم. بعد هذه لازم أنتم تتكلمون تقولون شيء مو واضح. Anyway, خلنا أعطيكم next assignment. Okay, هذه الأسايمنت. Assignment number 4. So you need to write general MATLAB code to calculate total harmonic distortion. Okay, أيضا plot the magnitude spectrum of the output signal. The input is a purely sinusoid. Okay, the output اللي بيكون فيها distorted sinusoid. For example, if this is y, this is your output. هذه بس على سبيل المثال. Okay, what is the total harmonic distortion for this? And you need to plot magnitude spectrum for it. فهذه يعني في الكويز, في الأسايمنت quiz, you don't need to submit anything here. في الأسايمنت quiz, I am going to give you something similar to this. مو شرط بالضبط. Okay, something similar, and ask you this, find total harmonic distortion and plot magnitude spectrum for the signal. Okay, متى بيكون الكويز؟ يوم الأحد بيكون تاريخ 26. 23rd you have the test. فهذا بيكون تاريخ 26 التسليم أو الكويز مال this assignment. So you have enough time 13 يوم من الحين. أي سؤال, أي استفسار؟ السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام ورحمة.